Hi everyone. I hope you're well. This is Li Ying, and it's been a week, huh? It's been a week, and I feel like it's been ages since I've actually stepped in here. So it's good to be back, and I hope that you're well as well. So if you're joining me here, no matter when in time, maybe now or maybe later, feel free to pop in down the chat to tell me how you are, because we're all here in this space to share and to hold each other and to witness each other, no matter whether you're going through a hard time or you have had some successes, whatever it is. We're here to hold you and to witness all your beauty. So today I am here to talk a little bit about several things. But first and foremost, the body, really. And, eventually you'll see that everything is linked up because just a short story about what's happened to me is that if you are on my mailing list, you would have seen it, that I've gone through a massive up level and I've gone through quite an experience that made me rethink how I show up, how I stand for myself. And this is something that's so important because I know you're here because there is a common thread that runs through us, which is, there are certain ways that have hindered us to live a full life because of the way we eat or the way we deal with our body issues or our body image, and just the way that we are not really able to take a good care of our body has been hindering the way we live. And so that's why you're here, aren't you? So you want to be here to learn. And I've thought of that a lot because I've seen, and there are so much resources out there, obviously. There are so many dietitians and so many nutritionists, psychologists and psychiatrists, everyone, and even people who are quite similar in my path where they found their own way through their own recovery and they're now helping women or men or non-binary genders to go through their own journey of recovery in disordered eating. So my question to myself was, and I had a cold hard look at that, is that how do I want to show up? Like, how do I want to be myself and also honor and be able to help you as a person if you resonate with me, of course. If not, that's totally fine. I send you off with all my love. But if you do, I want you to be very clear that I am very I came through this space thinking that I need to be able to give you information at your level where you feel about your body and food in particular. Um, but I also received a very clear message through me that I can't stand here and hide away some of the true magnificence that you can't really see because of where you are standing right now. Because of where you're standing right now, you're not able to move forward because you're making every decision based on where you are. So how are you going to see further? How are you going to see beyond to what is capable, what you are capable of, and what is actually possible out there for you? And when I say to you so many times, obviously, that recovery is possible, recovery possible, perhaps inside of you, you're thinking, now that's really hard. Like, I don't know if I can do it. Like, maybe she can do it. I probably can't do it. But that's because you're seeing it from where you're standing. And that's what really changed my entire recovery journey when I was going through my own recovery, because I realized that I'm not going to go anywhere if I keep standing where I am and I don't reach out for help. If I can't understand something, I would ask for a teacher to teach me so that I can see beyond where I am. And that is why I say, no strings attached, get on the call with me and see where you are and see what is possible for you. Because my intention, I don't do hard sell, baby. This is the true fact. I don't hard sell you. So if you don't agree or you're not in line with my teachings, or you're not aligned with my energy more than ever, then I'm not going to invite you to my program. And the women who are in my program are 100% committed to the recovery. It will be hard. It's not linear. It's not like a journey where you run and you sprint and you get to the finishing line. No, no, no. That's why it takes patience, and it is the most precious lesson ever in your entire life. Because when you come out of this, you're not just gonna have a wonderful feeling in your body, but you will also shape shift your body, you shape shift your mind to see what is absolutely incredibly possible beyond what your mind, or more specifically, your ego or protective personality is showing you. So I want you to really feel into that. Like, what do you want? What do you want for your life? Are you going to sit there and twiddle your thumb and keep thinking, oh my gosh, like, yeah, hell yeah, I don't know, I just can't deal with this. Like, I just keep falling back into the same binge eating pattern, or I keep starving myself for days, and then I start eating and I'm just can't stop, and I feel terrible and I vomit, how long are you going to live like this? Which brings me to the fact, do you know what your body is really made of? Like, no, seriously, do you know? Do you know? I'm going to show you my own drawing first, and you're going to love it because it's pretty artistic, it's pretty abstract, and I love it myself. So I'm going to show you. This is your body, right? This is your body. Beyond that, you actually have several layers of your body, and where you're stuck at, I'm going to tell you in just one moment. But basically, if you look clearly, this is you. And then if you move outward, you're going to get your etheric body. That is where your chakra system is. And, it's just something you can kind of feel sometimes. Like, maybe one day when you're in a really good mood, or maybe, the best way to explain it is like, imagine yourself first sighting the first drop of snow or cherry blossoms outside your window, and that feeling you get, that is how that's the feeling of being really tuned in. And so that's the etheric body. When we move out of that, we're going to get the emotional body. But this is also the body that I work with my clients to get them to feel not just their emotions, but their feelings. So if you can't really justify, or you can't even differentiate what a feeling and an emotion is, I'm going to tell you now. Emotions are energy in motion. And you would say things like, I'm upset, or I'm angry, I'm sad. That is your emotion. When you're actually feeling, oh, I feel a tightness in my chest, or I feel a little tug in my thigh. That is the feeling, okay? So as we move outward, we're going to move out to this red line here. That is your mental body. And most of our lives, if you're not awakened to the fact of your amazingness, you're going to be stuck in this mental body for most of your life, and perhaps the entire life. And then when you're on your deathbed, I'm not mincing my words today, on your deathbed, you're not going to think about the body that you achieved or the calories you cut. You're going to think about why you were stuck in this mental body all your life. And you're stuck in a box. You put yourself in a box. You never stepped out of the box, and that's it. That's your entire life. So if we move outward, you're going to see this is it. This is the spiritual body. The spiritual body is full of the capacity to connect with nature, to remind you that you are nature. And most of the time, this body is trying to enter into your physical body here, right in here. It's trying to go into your body. But what happens is, when we judge, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that, or damn it, my father, he traumatized me to the point that I can't even love my body, or I'm so sad because my heart was broken by one person, or this person shouldn't have done it to me, otherwise I would be standing here happy and joyful. All of these gunk are the things that are inhibiting your spiritual body to enter into your physical body. So because of that, because you're not allowing the spiritual body in, and because you're constantly stuck in this mental body, which is what you're doing by, listening to diet culture tell you what to do, or giving an app like a calorie app all the permission to eat or not, and all of this crazy shit that we do, right? You're literally just pretty much swimming around here, or you're just never going to feel here at all. Like, you're just going to be around here, and if you're very lucky, perhaps you'll move into an emotional body where you're constantly feeling sad and angry and frustrated and fearful, all of these things. I was being sarcastic, but the truth is that is what I don't want to see for so many women. And I said this before, I'm saying this again, is that I stand for women who really stand in their own sovereignty and not listening to other people tell her what to do. That is my ultimate goal here. And if I show you a bigger picture, which I would do with my clients, but I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek. You are here. You're right here. And your true self is actually here. And I'm going to break it to you. What is your body really made of? Energy. That's it. Energy. Pure energy. Pure energy that is constantly coming through from the cosmic universe into your body. And yet we don't allow it. And yet we don't see that we are made of energy. We don't see it. We only see ourselves in flesh and blood, and we even see ourselves as horrible, broken bodies, ugly bodies, distorted ones. And we try to conform. We try to bend our bodies to our will without seeing the huge possibility that is out there. Because when you let this in, the power of manifestation is yours. Think about it. The life that you've always wanted, the calm joy that you've always wanted to feel. I mean, it's not hard. It's really not. I just want to open your minds up to what is possible for you. Let's not even talk about, I don't know, like intuitive eating, how to stop thinking about losing weight. Great topics. But I'm so done with hiding away your true magnificence. If I don't tell you this, who's going to tell you this? Maybe never. Maybe if you're really lucky, maybe you'll find somebody who will. But this is the role, this is the responsibility, and this is our purpose here, is to realize our true magnificence. That's it. We don't owe anyone anything, but we owe ourselves so much, and yet we never really look into that. We never really give ourselves the true value that our life deserves. How sickening is that? I don't know. I feel sad when I say that. I feel that's my emotion. I feel sad, and then I feel this tightness in my heart. And going back to our heart, if you're feeling this, if you're really listening to me and you're resonating, I want you to know that your heart is a bonfire for fear, for frustration, for anger, because this is the place where the frequency of this place, that the frequency it emanates, is 5,000 times higher than the energy field that is emanated by our entire body. Can you imagine that? And yet we are also disconnected with the heart. We don't want to connect with the heart. We refuse to look inward. We refuse to even feel. When you start to feel, you are emanating that frequency that is the same as your spiritual body. That's how you call it back in. That's how you clear away all this gunk around you. So I just want you to have a little thought about that. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? So all the questions you ask me, how do I stop thinking about losing weight? How do I do intuitive eating? The answer is there. The answer is there. So I'm just going to wrap it up here. As always, if you'd like to join me or explore the idea of joining me, you're very, very welcome to book in a free share and heal session with me. I'm gonna leave the link for you as well, just to make that commitment to yourself. You know, there's no strings attached. I'm absolutely not gonna hard sell you into the program. If it's a no, it's a no. But I just want you to see your possibility, your potentiality. So all my love to you, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.